For chapter 6, it's about the exponential function. First, we need to have a revision about the zero index and negative index. What is the meaning of zero index and negative index? First, we need to have some basic idea of the meaning of index. For example, 2 to power 3, that means 2 times 2 times 2. Or x to power 4, that means x times x times x times x. For the index is a positive number, you know what's the meaning. That means you need to times the numbers several times. Some example, for example, x squared times x cubed, that means x times x, that is x squared, and then times x times x times x, this is x cubed, this 3 is x cubed, it is x squared, and then you times these two numbers, you'll get the result. This is total 5 times, so it's x to power 5, which is the 5 is equal to x2 plus 3. If you remember this, you have learned it before. Or the other example, x cubed divided by x squared. We have x times x times x divided by x times x. After you simplify, you get the result is x to power 1. That means it's x to power 3 minus 2. So you get the result x to power 1. So you have two results, which is x to power m times x to power n, which is equal to x m plus n. And the other one, x to power m divided by x to power n equal to x to power m minus n. Now we try to explain how we get this two formula we have learned it before. For the first one, we consider this case for a to power 3 divided by a to power 3. These two numbers are the same, so the result must be equal to 1. The same number, when the same number is divided, so you will get the result must equal to 1. And the other way, we have learned a to power 3 divided by a to power 3. We use this formula, we just explain this, we have learned it before. We can have a result a to power 3 minus a to power 3, so which is a to power 0. For these two same question, so the answer of it, a to power 0 is equal to 1, so you get the first formula. For the second formula, 1 over a to power n is equal to a to power 0, because 1 can express as a to power 0 over a to power n. Use the same this formula again, which is a to power 0 minus n equal to a to power negative n. So we have these two results. Some simple example here. For part A, 2 to power 0, clearly it is equal to 1, we just talked before. For B, it is negative and negative 5 to power 0. For the this part, it is negative 5 to power 0. So this part is equal to 1. So it's equal to negative 1. Okay, and some example. 3 to power negative 2 times 2. For the negative index, you can change to a reciprocal, we call, equal to 1 over 3 to the power 2 times 2. Become a 1 over 2 times 1 over 9 times 2, which is 2 over 9. For B, we need to be careful about the negative sign. For this negative sign is for 2, for this negative number is for the power 4, but you need to do the power first. So that means the first negative, you need to keep it. You need to consider this one first. This one is equal to 1 over 2 to the power 4. So the answer is negative 1 over 16. For part C, it is a little bit different because there's a bracket here. So for the negative side is for the whole negative, the whole number including negative and 2. So it is equal to 1 over negative 2 to the power 4. Negative 2 to the power 4 is equal to 1 over 16. You need to be careful. The quite similar question in this B and C, but the results are not the same. Okay, here is all the formula you learned before. It's about index, even the zero index, negative index, and positive index. All these 5 formula you can use in this part. For example 3, part A, 2 to negative 7 times 2 to the power 4 equal to 2 to the power negative 7 plus 4 equal to 2 to negative 3, which is equal to 1 over 2 to the power 3 equal to 1 over 8. For part B, 3 to the power 0 over 5 to the power negative 2. For power 0, 0 index, 3 to the power 0 is equal to 1 over 5 equal to power negative 2. 1 over 5 you can write in the form 5 to negative 1 and the power to negative 2, which is equal to 5 squared equal to 25. Some hint here. For x to power negative n equal to 1 over xn. We call the concept we said is reverse. If 1 over x to power negative n, this is not same as the above one, but you can simplify this in this way. Equal to 1 divided by 1 over xn. It is equal to 1 times x over n over x to power n over 1, which is equal to xn. So you can remember this way. For negative index, it is reciprocal. Reciprocal means reverse the number from the denominator to the numerator. Here the number become the denominator. It is reverse it, and positive, the index become positive. If the negative index is at the denominator, after you change it, will become the numerator because it is x to power n over 1. Then you will do this type of question more faster. For example 4, p to power 7 bracket p over 2 to power negative 1. We move the bracket, become p to power 7 times p to power negative 1 over 2 to negative 1. For the numerator, 7 plus negative 1 or 7 minus 1 over 2 to negative 1 equal to p to 6 power 6 over 2 to negative 1. For the negative index, we change to positive index, we reverse it, become move 2 to the numerator, become 2 to power 2 times p to power 6. Now go to part B. Part B, x, y bracket negative to power negative 4 and x to power negative 2 to power 3. First remove bracket. For the numerator becomes x to power negative 4 and y to power negative 4. Denominator, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And simplify this is x negative 4 minus negative 6. And y to negative 4, just keep it. Become x squared y to power negative 4. For negative index, you reverse it, become y to power 4. Okay.